sub reveal. What is happening, everybody? Appreciate you tuning into this video, the debut YouTube video for the House Collectibles team. If you follow us at all, you know that most of our content gets done over on Instagram, so this is a first for us over here on YouTube. So hello world, hello YouTube community. We are excited to be able to give you guys a little bit more content over here on this side that we can't necessarily give you on Instagram. You know, in-depth look on kind of the details that go on with the House Collectibles brand, what shows we're going to, what cards we're buying, what we're not buying, what we're grading, our pulls, all kinds of cool stuff. So we're excited for that. We're going to start off today obviously with a little bit of a small sub reveal from Beckett. We just got this back in yesterday. We purchased all of these cards on the Nashville show floor at the Nashville Card Show. Subbed them out on Sunday. I think we paid 40 or 45 bucks a card, so we paid up a little bit on the grading. I'm a believer in getting your cards back fast. I really am, unless it makes sense to bulk it out. You don't have to worry about different things, but you know, when you're trying to make plays on certain things, I like to have them back quick. I don't like to be waiting for stuff. Granted, everybody has their own system and their own mindset with that, but for me personally, I like to get them back as quick as I can. So we paid up a little bit on these. Unfortunately, we did get, you know, crushed on a couple of these. You know, maybe just a product of being at the show, trying to capitalize on some grading because there was a rep there on site. Maybe had we had some extra time with this stuff, we might have held off on sending a couple, or at least been able to maybe clean it up a little bit. You know, we got some cool stuff here that we can help clean up cards, polish some cards, and do stuff just to make sure we give the card its best potential to grade well. So I did peek at all the grades. I'm super impatient. I can't wait. So I know the grades of the cards, but I don't necessarily know the subs of the cards or why they were graded what they were. So that'll be raw, and we'll be able to figure that out together, which is nice. So yeah, like I said, appreciate you guys stopping by to check out this video. We'll get into the grading here in a second, just to see what we got. So let's hop into it real quick here. We've got to start. Got a Tim Duncan to 199. This is a 07 Topps Chrome 57 variation orange refractor. I personally love these cards. I love the old school refractors from Topps Chrome. I'm excited for when Topps gets their license, if they bring back this set and how they are able to either change it, adapt it, grow it, etc., etc. Great set, really cool card. Not the grade we're looking for on this one, obviously. Grades are pretty rough, to be honest. I don't know if maybe I just had some sunglasses on in this or what, but this is not ideal. Surface is an 8, which is strange because I thought that was the best part of this card. But that's just how it goes sometimes, right? Next, we have a Kyrie 2 of 5. So previous jersey number of Kyrie, which is kind of cool. This is the neon orange from 18 Spectra. Love Spectra product. I think it's a super underrated product. The cards are really well done. They pop when you look at them. Great eye appeal, great eye candy. Obviously, we've got a BGS 9 on this. Not bad for these thicker cards. Could be a lot worse. You know, 3 9s and a 9.5. Not terrible. I actually thought this would grade a little stronger, but I'll take a 9 on a out of 5 card. Another Kyrie. Really cool story behind this card, actually. The gentleman I bought this from, he was opening packs with his kid. This obviously back in 14-15, he pulled this redemption with his kids during a big box break, sent it into Panini, never heard anything back. Basically, essentially told him he'd never see the card. Never sent him anything. He forgot about it because he got out of the hobby. Shows up, this is several months ago, comes home, this is on his door. Panini sent him the card. 13-14 select, out of 20, patch auto, game used patch auto of Kyrie. That is insane. I almost didn't believe it, but he had pictures of everything and it was insane. So cool story behind the card, which is nice. Obviously jersey number out of 20, so second year Kyrie, so you'd like to think maybe that's a rookie year game use patch, which is kind of cool. So 9 on that one, 10 auto. I'll take that all day. Next we have a Another Spectra card. This is a Tatum rookie year. This is out of 25. This is 11 to 25. I love this hyper. This is just so clean. Spectra does a really good job at making sure the cards pop very well. They're well made most of the time. Clearly this one wasn't. Again, not really sure what they saw here. We got 2 9.5s, but we also got 2 8.5s. So didn't think the surface was that bad. Certainly didn't think the corners were that bad. The corners are very, very good on this. Sharp. There was no rounding. Again, kind of a weird one here. I almost wonder if maybe sometimes these people at Beckett just are, unfortunately, at the end of the day, just inconsistent. So I know the only thing I saw on this card was a little bit of maybe a separation in the actual print of the card. Not necessarily a print line, but, you know, just a separation on how the hyper goes together. But 8.5 on out of 25 card, not terrible. We've got one of my favorite inserts from the 90s of MJ. This is the Rock Stars. This card, I was shocked on the grade. When I tell you this card looked absolutely mint and crispy, I mean it. And you'll see in the subgrades, we have an 8. Well, we've got a 9.5 centering, 9.5 corner, and a 9 edge, and a 7 surface. A 7. This has got to be the cleanest 8 in the history of mankind. Unreal. There's not a single thing wrong with this surface. Nothing. And the card has dimpled effect all over it, so it's not like, you know, there's dimples or something in the card that shouldn't be. Just a really crazy one. So, I mean, I have the greatest 8 of this card on the planet. So, cool. Next, we have a rookie roll call Trae Young. So this is a really cool card as well. This is actually the only one I didn't buy in Nashville. This was purchased several weeks before then in a trade deal with somebody local here in Atlanta. And I just happened to have it with me, and I figured, why not? We'll grade it. So not the best grade, but it is bookend 5 of 5, so it's really low print. So an 8.5 is not terrible in these kind of cards, but didn't think it would grade an 8.5. I really thought it was an easy 9, but I know there was a couple edge issues up top there, but the corners were great, edges were great, but apparently the surface is an 8. They don't like the surface. This subber did not, this grader, I mean, did not like surface problems. If you had a surface, you're getting a 4. And then the cream of the crop of this set, the only one I actually cared about, and it just so happened it came back a Jemmy. We've got the Gallery of Heroes Kobe Bryant. Stained glass going on here. Such an incredibly clean card. One of my favorite Kobe inserts all time. Just love the card. I mean, with the black, I mean, these things are super, super hard to grade. And obviously we got 3 9.5s and a 10, so it's a really strong gem. So felt really good about this card. So yeah, I mean, that is the submission. We got a lot of really cool things here. Obviously, some cards we were a little less happy with, but all in all, I think we did okay for doing a quick pop-up grade with Beckett. You know, not really having time to look at your cards and go over things and determine whether something is truly worth sending in. Because at the end of the day, you know, like we said, I'm paying $40 a card. You don't want to get killed on the back end of a submission, because then, you know, obviously you're out of luck. So overall, pretty happy with the with this submission. I think we did relatively well. We actually got a couple things here as well. There's just some of the raw stuff that we picked up during that show. Some Yao Ming. Got some Tracy McGrady. This is Scottie Pippen. Another Yao Ming game used. This card is disgusting. Kevin Durant out of 25. Triple game used patch from the Sonics. Love these jerseys. Got Larry Bird Exquisite Thick Boy. It's actually a loose piece of plastic that's kind of just loose in the card. Really cool. Picked that up as well. And then got this Joker 25 of 25 Mojo PSA 9. Last on print 25 of 25, which is kind of cool. So yeah, that pretty much sums up the submission and pickup video from Nashville. Appreciate you guys checking this video out. Catch us coming up on YouTube here with some more videos. we are going to have some cool stuff coming your way soon. So appreciate you checking it out. Peace.